Alright, what is going on, my dudes? We are back here today with another Crossbones video. This is actually my second time recording this video. It's a little frustrating, but I sounded like I was in a fishbowl underwater the first time. But hey, here we are. We are thriving. We are gonna make a good video here today. We're back here with MCOC and also Odin, who are two very good synergy partners for Crossbones. But basically, if you don't know the way that Hulk Ragnarok works, is that we're going to be doing no damage essentially this entire time. This was the only fight in the entire game that I could easily get to 99 Furies and fire off a special 2 and see what that damage looks like. Now keep in mind that Crossbones is still bugged currently a bit, where when we counter special 1, special 2, or intercepting the opponent with the heavy attack, we are still going to be spending 1 Fury as currency to pause all of our buffs for 5 seconds, okay? So once that's fixed, this whole process, like what you're watching right now to get to 99 Furies, would be significantly faster. Keep in mind, the Taskmaster synergy of gaining an additional 2 Fury buffs is also bugged, so if I was able to bring that along, we would get there a lot faster as well. So we're essentially missing out on 3 Furies consistently throughout the fight every 12 seconds or so. But that's okay, it's totally fine because we got there and we're gonna make the video today and we're gonna talk about it. Now, if you didn't see my Abyss Invisible Woman video, I would recommend you go watch that first. It's Crossbones soloing Abyss Invisible Woman. It's going to show you what his damage looks like at around 40-45 Furies, without the cap of Hulk Ragnarok. Basically, the way Hulk Ragnarok works in Abyss is that you can't do more than 10% of your base attack. So for Crossbones, apparently that's 327, all right? The way people get him down is they use McFury or they use heal reversal, cheese, stuff like that. That's not really important. The important thing here is we have a hero who we're not going to be able to kill, right? And we're going to be able to get to 99 Furies here. So that's pretty cool, all right? That's really cool to me, actually. I guess another thing we could have done is we could have gone to literally any fight with diss track. It doesn't matter, man. It really doesn't matter. Point is, I want to talk about this guy because the more I play Crossbones, the more I think that this guy is kind of nutty and going to be very, very useful in the future, right? So basically, we're seeing Crossbones get through health pools of 3.5 million or so, right, in Abyss and Labyrinth in about 3.5 to 4 minutes in about a little over 100 hits, right? Which is just absolutely absurd. Now, you might be thinking, why is Crossbones hitting so hard? So you'll see we have a lot of Furies, right? I believe at rank 3, as a 6-star, each one of those Furies accounts for 386.9. Each one, all right? Additional attack. Now, at 99 Furies, his attack is going to be 137,303.1, which, by the way, Dr. Doom's Fury with 2 special 3 Furies, I believe, is about 10,000. So Crossbones at max ramp, which, by the way, takes about 4.5 minutes to get to, in a fight like this, is going to be almost 14 times more powerful than Dr. Doom right here. Super risky. How about that, though? We got through it. We're now up to 48 Furies, should be 49 because we shouldn't have spent one to counter that special 1. But anyway, guys, that is some big boy damage there. And the way that his special 2 works is that against hero champions, or whenever he has the contempt bonus, he places 2 incinerate debuffs on the opponent, and that damage is going to scale with the Fury buffs. So what I wanted to test out today is I wanted to test out specifically what that damage looks like at max ramp, which is kind of unrealistic, but however, it might be realistic in the future. Now, here's the thing. I said people use Nick Fury to damage over time this guy down, right? People have used Storm, OG Storm as the Horseman, Weapon X with all the bleeds, the passive power stings from She-Hulk, right? There's a lot of different ways to get him down. Could you potentially start throwing special 2s now and take this guy down 40, possibly even 50% every run? There's a decent possibility. I'm going to leave that up to somebody else to test out. That could be somebody else's project. I don't want to fight this guy again. I wanted to test out the special 2. That's all I wanted to do, and that's what we're doing in this video, okay? But anyway, as you can see, we're already up to 78 Fury buffs, man. They build very, very quickly, and this is more than you will ever need. Keep in mind, against Abyss Invisible Woman, at about 40 Furies, we were doing 70k heavy attacks, man. 70k heavy attacks, and what was it, man? Like 40k mediums, 25k light attacks. At this point, our heavies are probably well over 100k, our mediums well over 50k, light attacks well over, or probably the mediums are probably like close to like 80, close to 100k at this point. Lots of damage, man. Lots of damage potential. It's just absolutely absurd how high his damage could be. Now keep in mind, right? Abyss, the highest health pool is about 6.6 million. We keep hearing about like, oh, the Summer of Pain, oh, the Maze 2.0, oh, Abyss 2.0, right? Who knows, man, in the future, we might have health pools over 10 million, over 12 million health, right? We don't know what health pools of the future are going to look like. So it's very, very possible, right, that Crossbones could potentially be incredibly useful for those gigantic health pools and Everest content in the future. And man, I am feeling very, very grateful that I just recently pulled this guy from the 6 stars. But let's check this out. We're going for the special 2 now finally, and we're gonna see what the number is right here. It's looking like 22,913. That's gonna tick 16 times because it's 8 seconds, and that's per tick. All right, so times 2 here, 45,000 damage over time from incinerate per second, multiplied by 8, 366,608. Now keep in mind, I'm gonna back off here. I could have parried heavy attack, right? I could have paused those Furies, I could have refreshed these Furies, but I just didn't want to get in the way of the damage. You might be saying, wow, 5 minutes of ramp up for that? For 5% health? That you took off of Hulk? Wow, you're missing something. You might be, you might not be. I could have easily refreshed those Furies and gotten back to another special 2. At this point, Crossbones is doing 366,000 damage consistently every 8 seconds, every 12 seconds when you refresh the Furies, every time you throw the special 2, that's what's ticking on top of the 150k heavy attacks, on top of the 100k medium attacks, on top of the 80k light attacks. Who knows what the damage would really be like, but man, the damage on this guy is insane once you ramp it up. And like I said, we don't know what the future is going to hold when it comes to health pools and content. This guy might end up being the key to the next big Everest content, right? Aegon might be only able to do 25% health on each go, right? It might be Crossbones Playground in the next big piece of content. Who knows, man? I don't know. Please don't take my word on it. Don't go rank up your Crossbones for the future until we see the content, but I'm excited to see what it looks like and what Crossbones is going to be able to do in that content, man. But anyway, Crossbones has really been impressing me. I've been playing with him a lot lately, testing him out. He's really, really good after the buff in the right scenario, man. And you know, keep in mind, people like, some people are like, oh, he sucks without Mangog. He definitely doesn't. He's easier to play with Mangog. I don't think sacrificing 1 slot for Mangog is asking too much. I'm not going to be running to play him without Mangog personally. I have, but I prefer playing it with him. It's just more, it's more fun for me. It's less stressful. One place where I do feel like he suffers is that when the champion isn't a hero, if they are a non-villain, you can get the contempt bonuses, but you will need the Hit Monkey synergy for that to happen, okay? So that would require now 2 synergy slots, which still isn't asking too much because of how powerful he is. And Hit Monkey is a great champion. Mangog is actually also a great champion and covers that nullification that you won't get with Crossbones. But anyway, man, point is, you know, he does cover a lot of ground, and there are a lot of heroes in the game, and he can cover even more ground with Hit Monkey, and Mangog makes him less stressful to play. Odin is also a really great synergy partner for Crossbones. Definitely not needed, man, but it definitely does help when you have that many Fury buffs. But anyway, my dudes, I think that's going to be it for this video. I just wanted to really get Crossbones up to max potential and see what that special 2 damage over time looks like, and I gotta tell you, I was not disappointed. Finding out it's over 360,000, right, over 8 seconds is absurd. But anyway, my dudes, if you enjoyed this video, drop your boy a big ol' like. Comment what you think about seeing Crossbones just decimate the opponent, man, with that massive damage over time in the comment section below, and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any possible potential Crossbones gameplay coming to you very, very soon. Maybe. I don't know. I just did 2 in a row, so I don't know. I'll be seeing you around, though, either way.